we don't want to see them go, so we kept them as long as we could. Hence the big bloodbath.
And you could also call that, what, Blake?
Mixing shit up. Next, yes, ma'am.
Mixing shit up.
We heard you.
I was trying to fucking get Blake to say it. You guys are not on my level right now. It's really upsetting.
You are. Ma'am in the back?
Oh, he can't hear me. Can we get him an earpiece?
Hey, this question's for
Next
Adam.
question.
Okay.
Adam, we're from Chattanooga.
Finally.
Yeah, we're here for Jordan Smith. And what was it that you noticed about him early on? And is it difficult coaching someone with talent like that?
Is it difficult?
Yeah.
No. It's the opposite of difficult. It is
Well, what were you able to teach him this season?
very little. From the first time I ever heard him sing on the blind auditions, I felt this like special thing that he had that I had never heard before, and I can say that I said that because it's on television and it's documentable. Documented, sorry about that, my bad. And he just, it's really impossible sometimes to explain it because, yeah, he's technically amazing off the charts, and yeah, he can sing anything. He can sing the dictionary, it'll sound good. But to be able to do what he does technically and also kind of draw that kind of emotion out of somebody, let alone millions of people the way he does, is just remarkable. And it's almost like this was his thing, like he was destined to win this thing. It kind of feels that way, and it has since the very beginning. It hasn't changed much. And as far as coaching him, like, honest to God, my job's been really easy this season. I can't say that it had much to do with me at all. I think that I was very supportive, and I nurtured him along the way, made some song choices that I think that he liked, and helped him play the game, because that's what my job is. But Jordan Smith is going to win The Voice, and he's going to do it all by himself.
So I just have a question about, for all of you actually, have you talked to any one of the contestants about like fame and what's going to happen what could happen to them after the show? Because Cassidy Pope was here a couple of weeks ago, and she was talking about how overwhelming it could be sometimes where everybody instantly recognizes you, and you guys know this very well. So have you advised them at all about how to react to that, or?
Just tell them not to change. You know, that's what I tell people all the time. Don't change. I don't know, it's weird to be famous. People, especially on TV, people come to the supermarket and 85-year-old ladies will be like, hello, Adam. And that's different. And I love 85-year-old ladies, but it's just really strange to have that happen. So I don't know, you just gotta kind of smile and you know, kiss some babies and sign some autographs.
Couple more questions.
Pharrell, without a contestant in the finale, can you give me sort of your breakdown? Like, who do you think is going to win, since you don't really have a horse in the race?
Sorry. Come on, throw it to me. Throw it to me.
Do the right thing. Say the right thing. Don't make him do that.
I think it's going to be a pretty serious battle. Just because I feel like the artists... Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I think it's going to be a pretty serious battle because I think this season is probably... When it first started out, I don't know if we were sure how strong our teams were and at the time and how strong they were actually going to be. But as the season progressed, you started to see really magical people with these really uncanny abilities just come out of the woodworks. And I think from the very beginning, since when Jordan sang on the blind auditions, I think we all knew that he was something different and special. Emily Ann was that way as well, because she had this really classic, country voice. It sounds like it's several decades old, and meanwhile she's only 17, I think. Barrett was pretty next level, and then after he sang and he blew our minds, and after he told us his story, it was just kind of wow, where the feeling and all that tactile thing that you feel when he sings, where that's all coming from. So it's gonna be tough. And I have to say, Jeffrey just creeped up out of nowhere. I definitely thought that Maddie was gonna progress, but I feel like there was something about Jeffrey's moments and Jeffrey's story as well that's really propelled him, and America just has a very serious rapport. All that to say, because you did ask me who I thought, I think it's very likely for Jordan. But if Emily Ann won, I wouldn't be surprised. And Barrett's up there somewhere too.
He's like, it's gonna be one of the top 4. I can assure
Yeah, I
you
mean,
that.
if I had to put my money on something, I'm gonna say it's probably Jordan, just because, you know, he's just had so many really crazy performances.
He's an unstoppable force of nature.
Yeah,
End of story.
definitely a unicorn.
Exclamation point. Heart emoji, smiley face, happy Hanukkah.
Hello, beautiful people. I know you all want to win badly, but there's no denying that there's some remarkable talent that hits that stage every week. So if you had to choose a contestant for someone else's team to win, who would it be and why?
Goes against everything
To
I stand
win?
for. So weird.
A contestant from somebody else's team to win?
Other than yours. So
Well,
pretend yours doesn't exist.
You've left me no choice here but to say win, because it's my goal in life to beat Adam or see him, or to see somebody beat him. So I'm going to pick Jeffrey. That's who I would pick to win.
I also would have to say that Jeffrey, he's a great singer. He's not on Blake's team. And yeah, but Jeffrey. Jordan, but Jeffrey. Jordan, but Jeffrey.
All right, I'm going to ask a question. Nicole, I'm Sarah from Android TV. I'm a big Jordan Smith fan. Love
Aha!
All right, so my question about you guys. If you had the opportunity early on in your career to be coached by a famous musician, like the contestants are, who would you want to be coached by?
Prince.
Blake Shelton. Just kidding. I wouldn't have let anybody coach me. You know, I was young because I was an asshole.
Pharrell.
I mean, I wasn't very coachable when I was younger.
Pharrell actually did coach me.
Actually, Pharrell. I'm going to say Pharrell. Yeah.
Pharrell's really good at that. So.
I kind of wanted Pharrell to coach me, like for a long time. When I was starting out, I'm like, God, that guy's so amazing. He's so cool. Yeah, Pharrell. I picked Pharrell.
Wow.
I'm going to say Pharrell too. Kind of set it up to where I'll be a dick if I don't say that. Pharrell!
And what would your blind audition song be?
Two-parter.
Is that okay? Sorry, guys.
Happy.
This is like the Twilight Zone.
Mine would be like probably Holler Back Girl. Just imagine that for a moment, will you? That wouldn't work
Am I
for
really
me.
answering
No
that?
chairs would turn around.
Rump shaker. Say rump shaker. Trust me.
Wow. You're really going back.
Yeah,
Milk,
yeah.
milkshake. I'd play
The
milkshake.
McDonald's
I'd do
theme.
milkshake.
The McDonald's theme song.
Da, 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 da.
You know who wrote that?
He's
Bet
loving
you didn't know that.
Hi guys, I'm Jen from Generation Radio and iHeartRadio. My question's for all the judges. Okay, so not everybody could win The Voice. What's your advice for the artists after the show? Like, what could they do once they get off the show?
I have a comment that I probably shouldn't say.
I know exactly what you're going to say.
Yeah.
You know, I would advise them to go out and explore every resource they have to get the best record deal.
The best record deal.
The best record deal they
With
can
people who
possibly
really
get.
care about them and what they're doing. That's what I would say.
That's how I would advise them.
Really, the
Wow.
best record deal from the best label that's really passionate and
Wow.
want to make it work. No, listen. The world is their oyster. Next question.
Hi, this is Kira.
I agree.
Hello. Kira from the New Music Buzz. You guys have been doing this a long time, at this point, season 9. At this point, what would you say? Is it really about the voice, or is it really about the packages and how you guys actually present your contestants?
It's about the voice. I mean, it's about, well, no, it's about everything, because you can't take one away from the other. It's about the show and what it feels like to watch it, and what it feels like to be on it, what it feels like to be an artist, and the people that thrive and succeed do so because of their voice. And so